everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am at home. If you can hear any noise in the background, I'm at my family home, so that is why. I'm isolating here because currently the UK is in lockdown due to coronavirus and COVID-19, so that is interesting. I've been for a run this morning though, so that was nice. But today I'm going to be talking about my Disney scrapbook. The reason why I'm wearing these ears is because it's a Disney themed video. I'm wearing these super cute Finding Nemo ears, and they've got an orange bow. They're from Ears Ever After, who are my favourite ears. They are so lightweight and so comfortable and great if you are doing like an all day in the park. So I will link those down below. And this is my Disney scrapbook. I made it, it was just plain brown, and it's basically got all my photos from my college programme in. I'm going to flip through it for you, so obviously you'll see it in more detail, but basically I just thought I'd talk about a few tips I have for scrapbooking first, before we go on to like the actual like flip through. So first tip is keep things. So you'll see in my scrapbook there's tickets, there's leaflets, there's wristbands. Make sure you're keeping things when you're on a trip or like just generally. I found a really easy way of doing this was to take one of these clear plastic wallets with me, and I just put everything in when I got back from like a day out or like a trip, and it was just an easy place for me to put everything. And then when it came to the actual scrapbooking, it meant that I could just get everything out, sort it into piles of photos, and ready to go. And it means you don't have to use loads of like ink on printing stuff to go on your pages because you've already got it sorted. Second tip is down to like the actual photos in a scrapbook. Obviously you can print your photos at home, but that's going to take a lot of ink. I print my photos through generally Boots or free prints. Now free prints is great because they do I think it's 40 free photos you can get a month. It's either 30 or 40, which is really good, and it literally all it costs is like £3 to deliver it, so that's great. I would 100% recommend them. Now Boots is a bit better if you kind of want to go in there, but you can also do it online. Free Prints has an app, but Boots you can do it online. I usually go in there though, which is kind of stressful, but it gets it done. Recommend not doing the 1 hour option in Boots because it's a lot more expensive. If you're trying to keep the cost down, do one of like 24 hour or like the week, it saves you a lot of money. And also, if you want to save money, it's better to do photos in one large bulk order rather than loads of small orders. Obviously, like if you're the sort of person that wants to like do a bit and then come back to it, that might not be possible. But as much as is possible, like if you go on a Disney trip, order all your photos in one go, because the more photos you order, the cost per photo goes down. So it'll be more expensive in one here, but over the course, like it'll be less expensive, if that makes sense. So basically, that is all of my tips so far. I hope you enjoy my scrapbook. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at...
So this is the front cover. It is up inspired. At the top it says Adventures Out There, and at the bottom it says International College Programme 2019. And we've got some buttons, some string and some cardboard glued on to look like the up house. I use hot glue for this. And then over the page, just for some clarification, the MAUAM isn't part of the display. That's just there to cover my address. We've got my Disney programme acceptance letter in the background, a little luggage tag from All Star Music, and a little card that my grandma gave me before I went to America. So turning over the page again, we have got my leaving page. We've got the folder that Yummy Jobs gave me. We've got a little picture of the plane that I travelled on and a cute little quote at the top. Over here we've got my boarding pass. We've got a picture of me and my roommates before we left, a picture of us when we arrived, and my little Yummy Jobs youth card up in the corner here. Turning the page again, we have got my traditions spread. We've got my front cover of my traditions booklet, my earning my ears tag, my little hub ID token thing. It has got details on it. My account isn't valid anymore anyway, so it's irrelevant, but yeah, and a picture of me at the bottom in front of Disney University. So over here we've got some more stuff. We've got my blue ID and my self-admission pass, and then a 4 keys card, and then just a guest service thing for Port Orleans. We've got a picture of my name tag, my blue ID and my Mickey hat on the day that I got it, a little Walt Disney quote in the middle that I printed, and a picture of me, Drew and Lily. Over here we have more port stuff, which was my home location, Port Orleans Riverside. This is my first week's schedule. In the background here we've got a little plaque which has got a little quote on. This is a Fruit by the Foot wrapper which one of my friends from work drew on, and this is a picture of me on the first day in my costume, which was very lovely and flattering, of course. Over here we have a guide map to Port Orleans Riverside, and we also have a couple of little telecasts which have all the events on for cast members. so they can tell guests. Over the page we have my Vista Way spread. So this is where I lived on my programme. The top left we have a envelope addressed to me when I was living there. You've got a picture of me, Drew and Becca by the pool, a picture of the pool itself. Over here we've got Lily in front of our doorway, Lily and Ellie in Walmart, and then this is mine and Lily's room. This is my side of the room and that's Lily's side, and I just love living there and our room was so cute. Turning over, this is stuff from our first few days in Orlando. So this is a guide map of All Star Music, which is where we first stayed, a picture of some people from our programme in front of the casting building, a Port Orleans telecast from my first week, and then these are just some photos that I took at Ohana Breakfast, which was on our first morning in Orlando. So pictures of me, Lilo and Stitch and some of my roommates. So turning over, this is controversial, this is a universal spread. So we have got a guide map at the top with Hagrid on, a picture of the Hogwarts Express, a picture of me in front of the Hogwarts Castle and Diagon Alley. And I've just got some stickers and some washi tape in the background that I already had. We've got a Islands of Adventure map stuck in the background here. And at the bottom we have a picture of Drew and some butterbeer, nearly said iron brew, and then just a picture of me and Drew. Over the page we've got more Universal stuff. We've got a Universal Studios map in the background, a picture of me, Ellie and Felix, a picture of all of us in front of the big Universal globe, and a picture of Ellie when she got really wet on a water ride. Over here we have got some pictures of Voodoo Donuts. This is from a Voodoo Donuts bag, so when I was saying about keeping stuff, and then just some pictures of me with all of my friends, and some pictures of me with my roommates in matching t-shirts. Turning over again, we are back to Disney now. On the left hand side we just have some random pictures. So this one is from when we went to Magic Kingdom for the first time after Traditions. Got a picture on the bus, a picture of Drew, a picture of us on the monorail, and then finally up here we have a picture of my main gate and my badge. And then over here we just have a guide map of Magic Kingdom and some pictures of the castle and a picture of Drew on his graduation day. Over here we have some more Magic Kingdom pictures. We've got a picture of Callum, a picture of Yeehaw Bob from Port Orleans, which is a great show, would 100% recommend that. And then we've got at the bottom a picture of us with Ellie when we bumped into her at work. This is a card from Mickey's 90th birthday with like activities to do inside, which I just stuck in. And over here are all pictures from when we went to Crystal Palace, which is one of my favourite places to eat, and some free stickers because these are a great way of decorating your scrapbook. Onwards we go, and this is a day that me and Becca went hard on meeting characters. So you've got Mickey and Minnie, Donald, Tiana, all the princesses. This was a fun day, and I didn't really decorate this one because I didn't really need it. Over here we have more Magic Kingdom. We've got Magic Kingdom guide map. This is a postcard I bought in World of Disney that's holographic. Hopefully you can see the fireworks there, which is pretty cool. The guide map opens. We've got some photos of some balloons, a little thing I printed out. Which is, I love this photo. Over here we've got a picture of me and Hayley in front of the castle, a picture of the guy who was taking PhotoPass photos, and this photo of me and Becca on Mine Train. I just love this photo because the guy behind us looks so unamused and the lady looks like she's having the worst time of her life. I hope they're okay. I hope they got through that traumatic experience. Oh dear, the page is stuck together apparently. So over here we've got some pictures of Magic Kingdom in the dark and some lantern photos, a picture of me on Main Street when it was really, really quiet, me doing a heel stretch, and this is some photos from Blizzard Beach. So you've got a guide map and then just some photos me and Becca took, and the little PhotoPass tag that you get given at the water parks. This is one of my favourite pages in the whole scrapbook. This is like my favourite foods from my programme. Oh, Blaze Pizza, I miss you. But basically I wrote what they are on them and just stuck the photos in and made a little grid out of washi tape. And over here we've got some more. We've got some like Woody's lunchbox, we've got some Lost Princess cone, and I just love this page. I think it's so cool. So over here we actually took a trip to Miami, me and my roommates, in a couple of days we had off. So this is the photos from that. We have got some dollars stuck in, some photos, a postcard from Miami. This is the tag from my bag when we were on the Greyhound bus on the way back. We've got some more photos over here, another little postcard which has a cute quote on it and some cherry stamps in the background, and some more dollars down there. Oh, this was one of the best nights of our programme. This is Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, which we did go to in August. This is the guidebook from it over here. We've got just some photos, my wristband over here. We've also got my ticket in the middle, and then at the bottom these are just some group photos because we did a group costume. And then we've got like ride photos, a photo of Cruella de Vil, all my friends in front of the castle over on this side, which I just think is super cute. Over the page we have all my Hollywood Studios photos. We've got a guide map in the background and then loads of photos stuck in. So pictures with Olaf, me and Drew with our aliens, and over this side we've got some ride photos, and I've actually got a wrapper from my Cookie Nom Nom in the Incredible Celebration in the background. It is a bit greasy, but I do think it looks super cool and I'm glad I kept this. So that's Hollywood Studios. Honestly, some of my best memories from the programme actually are from Hollywood Studios, so I love this page. I think it's so cute. Speaking of really good memories in Hollywood Studios from my programme, oh, clearly fell over there or something. Speaking of really good memories in Hollywood Studios from my programme, this is when I got to go to the cast member preview of Galaxy's Edge, which was such a wonderful experience to be able to see. So this is a receipt from Black Spire Outpost. We've got the guide map thing over here, and this is like a special preview one, so only cast members could get it. We've got a picture of me, Drew, Ellie and Becca, a picture of me and BB-8 over here, which is so cute. A picture of Drew in Black Spire Outpost, and there's a picture of me and Lily in front of the Millennium Falcon in the bottom. We've got the map open in the background. This is me and one of my friends from work who moved to Galaxy's Edge while I was there. A picture of Lily in Ogre's Cantina, a picture of me, Ellie, Drew and Becca in front of the Millennium Falcon, and Becca and a Stormtrooper. This is where we get to some of the pages that aren't quite finished. This is one of them. This is Animal Kingdom photos. So we have got, we've got an Animal Kingdom guidebook over here, which opens, obviously. A picture of Expedition Everest at the top. 2 photos of me mucking around on a bike. A picture of us with Doug and Russell, which was so funny. A pass for the gates. A picture in front of the Lion King photo op outside the front of the park, which I love. A picture of all of us in front of the Tree of Life, a picture of a giraffe, and a picture of Owen in a Simba head thing. So on we go. These are all photos of the people that I worked with at Port Orleans Riverside. On the left hand side we have pictures of us all in our costumes and all work photos, which is super cute, and I didn't love my costume but I do miss it, and there were so many parts to it. And this side is us when we were hanging out. So a lot of the photos are from when we went to Chef Mickey's, which was so fun, and I loved it so much. I miss Chef Mickey's. I miss that food. Flipping over the page again, we have photos from Epcot. So on the left hand side, we've got some like ride photos, a picture from Frozen Ever After, picture of us as knights, me and Hayley, and just a couple of groups of pictures of my friend group. And over here we have more photos from Epcot, which I cut into squares and made a grid out of washi tape, which I think looks really effective and cute actually. I'm really happy with how this turned out. So this is where we get to photos that pages that I really haven't finished. This is a photo of some badges on our Disney graduation day, because 2 people got the whole group badges, so we ended up with millions of DCP graduation badges. It was really funny, which is why there are so many in this photo. And a happy birthday badge. A picture of Felix in front of the castle, which is super cute, and then just some pictures of our friends at graduation, and more graduation photos on this side from people on my work location. Over here we have kind of random photos, some pictures of work friends, some pictures of places that weren't at Disney, a picture of me and Drew at Disney Springs, more random photos over here, photos at the Disney Mall, a photo at one of those random gift shops, Becca in her Halloween costume, and then just some more photos of Orlando at night, Universal, the Orlando Eye, which didn't actually go on, the castle, and the castle again. Over here we have 4 parks one day. This was so much fun. So we've got Animal Kingdom on this page, which was my favourite park. Epcot on this page. We have got Hollywood Studios over here, which that was so fun that day, and then Magic Kingdom over here, which was our last trip to Magic Kingdom actually. Over this page we've got some like leaving memories. So we've got an all-star music map again, which is where we stayed before we left, my boarding pass, a picture of Felix, and then we've got some pictures of me and my roommates on the final day the final time we ever wore our uniforms together, our costumes, which is what this photo is, and the boat. And then over here we've got another picture of us in our costumes. The last photo we took together as roommates. Some Riviera stickers down there because Riviera was about to open when I left. And then we've got a picture of Drew on the plane home. And I don't really know what I was talking about in the original thing, but down here we've got the last time I clocked out of work. There's Drew on the plane home, and this is a card from one of my friends, Emma, who I met on my programme. I've just stuck the envelope down so you can take the card out and read the card, and I'm just trying to put this back in with one hand, which is more difficult than you would imagine. Turning over the page again, there's not much left. Basically, we've got a signed picture of Yeehaw Bob. If you want his details, they are there, so take them. And then finally, we have some of my guest recognitions and my cast compliments stuck in the back. These pictures of Tiana are Tiana Doe. These are something that you can exchange for rewards if you get cast compliments of working at Port Orleans Riverside. This is only for Port Orleans Riverside, but I'm sure other places have different things. And that is the end of where I've got to so far.
I hope you enjoyed watching my scrapbook. I love my scrapbook. It's so nice to be able to look through it. If you have any questions or anything, or like requests for a different video, please leave them in the comments down below. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, because a lot of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed to my channel, and I've got lots of Disney content and probably more coming. So that is all from me. Thank you for watching. I hope if you are in isolation or in a country where coronavirus is an issue, you're doing okay, and hopefully we will be in a better situation soon. So I hope you have a lovely day, stay safe, and